Welcome to SDH's coverage of everything going on in USL Championship. We'll take you backward before we bring you forward, go over the last 7 days, and get you ready for the next 7 days, all the news and all the information that you need going forward here as we look at life in the second division in the United States soccer pyramid. As always, what we like to do is we like to go backward before we go forward and get you gassed up and ready to go over the next 7-day period. So it all started back last Wednesday. Detroit City with one of the shock results so far of the season. 2-0 win at Keyworth over Loose City. Big win for Detroit City as they try to continue to climb the standings in the East. Friday Night Football in Tulsa at One Oak. It was FC Tulsa over RGV by the final of 2-1. So that sets up the traditional very, very busy Saturday. And it was the back end of a doubleheader, the USLW Championship. It was decided and won by Indy 11. The nightcap, if you will, was Indy 11 and Tampa Bay Rowdies. Goalless draw at the mic with Indy 11 and Tampa Bay sharing the spoils. At Patriots Point, Charleston knocked off Pittsburgh Riverhounds in a battle at the top of the East by the final of 3-1. Loose City, still on the quick turn, turns around, goes to Lynn Family, loses to Birmingham Legion by the score of 2-1. So it was a rough week for Loose City, as they had games in short order and lost them both. Juan Agadello with a goal in the 55th, and then Cornale scoring at 90+2 to break the deadlock. Dylan Maris had scored in the 35th to give Loose City the quick 20-minute long 1-0 lead in front of just over 9,500 at Lynn Family. So Loose City struggling right now, losing 2 in the last couple of days. First match of the week, we go to AutoZone Park, a crossover. Orange County SC, Memphis 901. Here's your highlights. There's a lot of them, courtesy of our friends at ESPN Plus, the USL Championship, and YouTube.
And we are underway. Memphis 901 FC and Orange County. And Orange County, surprisingly tonight, ended up wearing orange.
Yeah.
Live action corner kick in, and Jelani Peters goes down. And another save. No! It's inside the post.
Wow. Wow.
And just like that, Emerson Hindman.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
In the 6th minute, turn it around the post. The sidewinder and Shuttler. It took a big weird bounce.
Yeah,
it bounced over the keeper. Shuttler was going low, and it jumped up on him. And Hindman, like you said, it doesn't matter how you get it.
Yeah.
Good bit of possession here. Down the wing for Orange County. Centering ball. Slung off the post. Oh, my.
Wow.
Guilty chance. Here's another look at it. Dogman puts a great ball in.
That's McNulty.
Yeah, that is McNulty, and then he hits the upright. Just a gilt-edged chance. Romig was certainly beaten by a good 3 or 4 yards. And the goal was gaping. Memphis catching a break. We'll see if they'll make Orange County pay. Here's Kisiedu, top of the box. He can curl one toward the back post. Here's Buckmaster!
What a goal.
He drills the volley!
What a strike.
901 FC! Buckmaster, the shot master, doubles the lead, 2-0.
The ball. Brilliant ball.
What a ball from Kisiedu. Rattles underneath the crossbar. Buckmaster, a certain finish. The degree of difficulty off the charts.
What a goal.
There's another ball through. It's Iloski, and he pulls one back for Orange County just like that. And that's why the league is afraid of this man. Anywhere, anytime. Milan Iloski.
Great little ball.
Takes it on the half volley, and just before Romig gets there, Romig goes low, Iloski goes high. Look at that touch. Absolutely brilliant. If he strikes it harder, and a nice pass by DaCosta to keep it going for Memphis. Good sliding challenge, though, by Dogman. Here's a ball by Kyle Scott. He's got McNulty. McNulty plows through one defender, 2 defenders, and then dribbles it one more time, and then touches it home underneath Andrew Romig. And just like that, this match is tied in the 32nd minute. That was strong work by Mark McNulty, but it all started back 60 yards up the field with a terrific ball by Kyle Scott.
Great ball. 2 centre-halves are caught. His strength to stay on the feet. No one could touch him. Tried. It's well done from McNulty, but it's a poor finish if you're Stephen Glass. He won't be happy with that. 2 centre-halves are just caught ball watching, and
there's a little bit of 1-2 work, and that's Buckmaster. Buckmaster has Emerson Heineman. He can fire from there. He does! Spill, but easily corralled by, temporarily out of danger by Nakeem. Fernando, middle of the pitch. Don't see him there very often. Chipped over. There's 1 touch. There's 2 touches.
Yes!
Stays in play, but not for long, because Rodrigo DaCosta buries the biscuit.
Yep.
Look at Heineman come through. Powers comes crashing through. Everybody goes down. DaCosta's the first one up. And to the winner goes the spoils. And that spoil is another Chick-fil-A Mid-South goal. DaCosta, his 7th of the season. Memphis somehow able to unlock Orange County. And now there's another pass left begging by Memphis, this time by Malloy. Here comes Dogman. Dogman can shoot from there. Oh, there's a deflection. It's an own goal. Oh, my goodness.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
If he leaves it alone, it's an easy pickup, maybe even played with the feet by the keeper. Here's another look at it. Takes a rip from 20 yards.
Nothing Drew Roman can do about it. It's just...
Yeah. It would have been a simple save down low.
So unlucky again. Like, just...
Be out for an Orange County throw. Look at that. They go very quickly.
So
Thomas Amang. There's a drive and just over the bar. And that's a beautiful drive. I mean, he just let fly. That was Ashish Chadha has the attitude of, hey, now somebody's going to go in the book. Is it going to be Kelly?
Red card.
And he's going to have a second yellow, and he's gone. He's gone. I don't know if he kept talking.
No,
or if it was politicking by Orange County. So it was lots of goals in the first half, lots of yellow cards in the second half.
Yeah, crazy.
And so now that is intercepted. And now here comes Orange County. They got help on the left side. Plenty of help. Is he on? Assistant referee's flag stays down. There's a shot and a goal for Orange County. Does the flag stay down? Watching. It stays down. And after having a 2-goal lead in the first half evaporate, a man down, Memphis 901 FC now trails for the first time tonight.
I think Jelani Peters keeps him on.
If we have a moment, let's take another look at that from a
play acting.
And I don't think we're done with it.
That's a yellow. How was...
Oh, so the straight red for Lapa.
No
He's going to miss the
way.
Pittsburgh game. Take a look at this again.
I mean, it's a horrendous tackle on Bruno Lapa. The ref wasn't going to do anything.
Oh, he kicked out at him. Oh, but...
Yeah, but there's nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing really in the kick, but the fact that he saw the kick is what got him to. And that is going to do it. And Memphis 901 FC.
So Orange County gets the win on the road at Memphis 901, and there were some knock-on effects, as you heard at the tail end of the highlight package there with Memphis 901 and availabilities and who's going to be around for the next match. Bruno Lapa picked up a second yellow, which means that he is not going to be around on the weekend for the next match for 901. Same for Jeremy Kelly. Jeremy Kelly picked up 2 yellows, so he is not going to be available. So it was a long night for Stephen Glass and Memphis 901 in that 7-goal thriller, the 4-3 loss to Orange County. Detroit City continued their big week with a 1-0 win over Monterey Bay at Keyworth. At the Lab, New Mexico United shuts out Sacramento Republic. Big result for New Mexico United, winning that one by the final of 3-0. As New Mexico United is trying to climb out of the non-playoff positions as we currently speak. 3 goals in 15 minutes, the 45th, the 57th, and the 60th. Good enough for the win in front of just under 11,000. Natalie Simon in the middle is your center ref as New Mexico United shuts out Sacramento Republic. The Miami FC 1-0 win on the road. Another upset as the Miami FC gets the win at Toyota Field against San Antonio FC, the reigning champs. Ryan Telfer, the goal in the 7th minute, and they had to do it with 10 men because a second yellow within 5 minutes for Paco Craig meant that the Miami FC had to play with 10 men for 80 minutes, and they hung on to get the win 1-0 in front of just under 7,100 at Toyota Field. Also on the board, El Paso Locomotive and Oakland Roots, our second match of the week in the West from Southwest University Park. Here's your highlights as Roots came to town. Our friend Duke Keith on the call. Here's your highlights courtesy of our friends at the USL Championship, ESPN Plus, and YouTube.
For Oakland, and then Eric Calvillo as well.
Here's Zacarias. Zacarias, that's on net, on frame, but easily handled by Blanchette.
Inevitably on that back line, there's going to be some open spaces, and Roots, as you mentioned, has been attacking that flank with Adair Borelli.
Again, Navarro just over the top to Petrovic. Rolls it, the save required, but made by Paul Blanchette. Minute ago.
Gets behind the defense yet again. He's definitely moved his arm.
Well, that was, the fall came well after Petrovic had started walking away, but he is going to receive a caution in the 29th minute.
Expect that from a team that sits in 6th place in the Western Conference, has really had a nice season.
1-1, drew one. Their last couple. Cedeno again. Crossing. The shot off the bar because of the save from Diaz. Oh, they had it set up for Matsoso.
Look at it, Duke.
Damakis, excellent ball. Oh, fingertip save by Diaz. Oh, great angle here. Getting the well-deserved cheer from... He's none the worse for wear, ready to come back in. As we hear plainly from our sideline mics. Petrovic, nice step over. The cross to the far post, nobody in blue, but on the far side, Blanchette, it's his turn.
For a corner kick.
Kostashin, beautiful. Well worked, and here is Kostashin. We are perhaps seconds away from halftime. And there is the whistle. Right foot, left foot look. They'll go to Petrovic. And why not? Petrovic! Deflected in! I believe it'll be an own goal. 8th notch. And the Locomotive fans will not care. Making it happen.
We talked in the pregame about him needing to win his one-on-one battles. They set it up for him to do just that as he attacks, takes a deflection off of the Roots defender into the goal. Unfortunate for Paul Blanchette and company, but as you said, Duke, El Paso does not care. It's like it was Clementa, perhaps. The USL website does have it for Petrovic.
So it will be Petrovic's goal. If it is officially, they can change that.
Sure.
But as of now, it is Petrovic's goal. And here is a yellow card. Playing the direct route. My goodness, what a ball. Line splitting pass to Aron Gomez. Aron Gomez keeps it. Taken down, and that's going to be a yellow card on Clementa. Almost like a scratch shot in pool. It'll be Navarro, tipped away. Blanchette trying to cover and does enough.
Here's the free kick there from Mark Navarro. Blanchette doing well to keep
pace relative to the position on the wing. Mark Lowry, John Hutchinson, Brian Clairhout. Never start with Brian or with Borelli on it. He certainly gets there. Chipped in wide, and it's in for the goal. What a side-footed effort by Lindo Mfeka to tie it in the 65th. All he needed was a chip.
Mfeka Oh,
The chip up and over. Audacious. Lindo Mfeka, the South African. Diaz, nice ball out of the back. Controlled Rodriguez. Has it go? Tipped by Diaz. We'll take a look at this one again. Johnny Rodriguez, 7 goals this season for Oakland and nearly had his 8th. It'll be a corner for Roots SC.
El Paso certainly has done a good job of
Knock into the near post. Rodriguez scores off the set piece delivered by Memo Diaz. Johnny Rodriguez makes it 2-1 and 2 goals minutes apart. Missed by the Southern New Mexico native. The delivery from Diaz, and all alone at the edge of the 6-yard box. Again, Benny Diaz must find an offensive answer here. Calvillo. Well played. Aaron Gomez up, taking a crack at that. That'll force the save. Eder Borelli. Paul Blanchette stretching out for it.
as a defender, you know, you find yourself in that position. You gotta, and Roots comes in here with a second half goal. It stuns everybody.
1-0. And here is a yellow card. I believe that is to not Matsoso. Anwar Jose Palaez Baba in for Johnny Rodriguez.
So both the goal scorers coming out for
Barbier. Just give and go, Wolfgang Prentice. Chips one across, and it's in for a third. All alone at the far post. Pelaez Baba in his first minutes of the match. All by his lonesome. And the only thing Prentice had to do was pick up his head and see who was there.
I'm not sure what the breakdown maybe happened for El Paso. As Popkovich was there.
Open for Pelaez Baba. Nice ball over the top. Popkovich over the crossbar.
We really haven't seen things like that from them this season.
Over the top, Borelli trying to set one down, and just a miscommunication. Lucho was there, and that is the end of the match.
Big win on the road for Roots. 3-1 win on the road in a very competitive Western Conference. We'll get into those standings in just a little bit. Hartford Athletic gets the win on the road at Las Vegas Lights. A decided underdog going into that game. Hartford Athletic gets the rare win this season. 2-0 shutout of Vegas Lights at Cashman. And then at the corner of 38th and Washington, Phoenix Rising and Colorado Springs, a 1-1 draw in that one. So 1 point each for Rising and for Switchbacks. So that sets you up for your standings and lets you know how things are. In the Eastern Conference, Pittsburgh Riverhounds now 2 points clear of the Charleston Battery. Tampa Bay at 35 points. Each team with 10 wins. Tampa Bay with a match in hand. Have a feeling it's going to be like this for the remainder of the season. Memphis 901 is in fourth. They still have matches in hand, 1 if not 2, with the folks above them, so they can close the margin still at 30 points. Birmingham Legion at 29 points. They are unbeaten in their last 3. Lou City's at 29 points also. They have 1 less win, and they are behind in goal difference to Birmingham Legion. They've also lost 3 in a row with a record of 8-7-5. FC Tulsa has won 5 in a row. 7s across the board in each column through their first 21 matches, 28 points on the board. Detroit City, now having won 2 in a row, has pole vaulted a lot of folks. They are now in the 8th and final playoff position if everything started today. Right now, below the playoff bar, Indy 11's at 22 points. They have not won in their last 4. Loudoun United's at 20 points. They are at 6-14-2. They've also played 22 matches so far this year. The Miami FC, with the win, they're now up to 20 points. Hartford Athletic with the 3rd win of the season on the road in Vegas. They're now 3-13-4, 13 points on the year through their first 20 matches. In the Western Conference, It is jammed and crammed. Sacramento Republic with the loss is bringing the pack back to them. 35 points for their first 20. San Antonio with the loss couldn't take advantage. They're at 34. El Paso Locomotive with their loss. They have not won in their last 5. They only have 2 points in their last 5 matches. El Paso's at 32 points. Roots, 2-game win streak, unbeaten in 3. They're at 30, and they have the advantage currently over San Diego Loyal. Loyal is also unbeaten in their last 3. 19 matches played for Loyal. They're at 30 points. Switchbacks have turned things around after a dry spell about a month ago. They have won 2 out of their last 4. They've only lost once in their last 4. 29 points for the Switchbacks with a record of 9-10-2. New Mexico United, unbeaten in their last 5. North of the playoff bar now at 28 points. They have the same number of wins as Orange County, but they are ahead on goal difference, and they also have 2 matches in hand. Orange County now has won 4 of 5, and they're north of the playoff bar. They're in the 8th spot right now. Monterey Bay has hit a rough patch of form. They have not won in their last 5. They only have 1 point in their last 5 matches. They're at 27 points. Phoenix Rising, they are at 26 points, 19 matches played. They've got a couple in hand. RGV's at 24, and they had their 4-match unbeaten string snapped with their loss last time out. And Vegas Lights still only have the 1 win on the season, 1-10-8 through their first 19 matches, and a goal difference of minus 15. So that is your standings here as we go into all the activity now for Week 21, USL Championship Team of the Week for Week 20. As we lay out all of that information, Ryan Telford, USL Championship Player of the Week, game-winning goal against San Antonio, well worthy of the award presented by our friends at Konami eFootball. Earning 36% of the ballot, Matthew Corcoran for Birmingham Legion got 29%, after the 17-year-old got both assists in the 2-1 win at Lou City. Chosen by the U.S. National Media Panel, representatives from each media market in the championship. The rest of the team for the Team of the Week for Week 20, Joe Rice between the sticks for Hartford Athletic for the rare road win, got the 7-save shutout. Back 3, Juan Sebastian Palma for the Battery, Adam Armour for FC Tulsa, Aiden Stanley for the Miami FC. Midfield of 4, Matthew Corcoran, Fidel Barajas of the Charleston Battery, 2 assists for the 17-year-old for Charleston in their win over the Riverhounds. Amando Moreno from New Mexico United, Brett Levis from Detroit City. Your forwards up top, Philip Goodrum, Ryan Telfer, and Augustine Williams for the Charleston Battery. Your bench, Nathan Steinwasser for Detroit City, Alex Crinale for Birmingham, Nicky Hernandez in New Mexico, Maxi Rodriguez in Detroit, Sergio Rivas in New Mexico, and Lindo Mafeka in Oakland, Mark McNulty in Orange County. That's your Team of the Week for week number 20, presented by our friends at Konami eFootball. Power rankings, who's up and who's down after the first 20 weeks. Once again, we'll go through the top 10 and let you know what's going on in the rest of the Eastern Conference. Charleston Battery now up 5 to the top spot in the power rankings at USLChampionship.com. Biggest movers are Detroit City up 7, Sacramento down 8, Riverhounds down 1-2, San Diego up 5-3, Tampa Bay stays at 4, Orange County up 4-5, Legion up 4-6, which means San Antonio drops 5 to number 7. A lot of moving and a lot of bulk moving this week. New Mexico United up 5-8, FC Tulsa up 5-9, Roots up 6-10, which means Sacramento plummets to number 11. El Paso plummets to number 12, down 7 spots. RGV down 13 from number 6. In the East, the Miami FC with the big win in San Antonio, they go up 5-15. Detroit City with their wins in a row, they're now up 7-16. Lou City's down to 17. Memphis 901 down 4-19. Indy 11 down 1-20. 22 is Hartford Athletic. 23 is Loudoun. 24 is Vegas Lights until further notice, with only 1 win so far this year. Goal of the Week nominees for week number 20. And reminder once again, Goal of the Week nominees, start your bidding on Monday, and you can vote till Thursday at noon Eastern Time, either across multiple platforms, including the official USL app. Save of the Week goes Tuesday through Friday at noon Eastern Time, the 28th. Fans' choice for Goal of the Week, Reese Buckmaster for Memphis 901 against Orange County, Alex Crinale for the late winner against Lou City, Linda Mafeka for Oakland against El Paso. Juan Tejada, who is now in Colorado Springs with the Switchbacks, against Phoenix Rising. So Buckmaster, Cronjali, Mafeka, and Juan Tejada, you have until Thursday, July 27th, noon Eastern Time, to get in your votes across all of the USL social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And you can make your voice heard for Gold Week and Save the Week coming up in short order. Orange County has acquired Kevin Lankford on loan from FC Victoria Köln. So we'll keep an eye on that move as Orange County continues to play their way up the ladder in USL Championship. So we'll keep an eye on that. Also, don't forget, you can click on USLChampionship.com and get into the fan zone and see what's going on with supporters and fans and all the franchises here and how they're a part of the fabric of everything going on in USL Championship. So, as we are always want to do with the schedule, lay out how things are and get you ready with juice boxes if they are in fact on hand. And we do have midweek schedule going on here in USL Championship just to kind of let you know what's going on. So on the 26th, as a part of midweek weekend, it is 3 matches on Wednesday the 26th. Indy 11 is at Highmark taking on the Pittsburgh Riverhounds at 7 o'clock Eastern. 10 o'clock at Pioneer, Oakland Roots hosting Vegas Lights. 11 o'clock at Hard Health, Sacramento has the chance to rebound going up against Phoenix Rising in those 3 matchups that we have handy for you on your Wednesday night. So looking at the juice boxes that are attached to those midweek games, and there is activity, but it'll be interesting to see how things have shaken out so far here in the midweek. And it is Pittsburgh at a minus 159, Indy 11 north of plus 400. Roots are a minus 133. Vegas Lights are north of plus 300 at a plus 315. And Sacramento Republic at home's a minus 119. Draws a plus 349. Phoenix Rising on the road are a plus 300. Your matchups on the weekend, the traditionally very, very busy Saturday and Sunday, 3, 6, 9, 11 matches on Saturday, 1 on your Sunday, and here are your juice boxes for those. 7 o'clock Eastern Time at Highmark. Quick turn after the Indy 11 match. Memphis 901 comes to town. Pittsburgh's a minus 116. Draws a plus 257. And Memphis 901 is a plus 290. 7:30 Eastern. Birmingham hosting Charleston. Another big one in the Eastern Conference. Birmingham's a plus 131. Draws a plus 244. And Charleston in the composite, courtesy of our friends at Odds Portal, is a plus 177. Loudoun United at home against the Miami FC after the recent run of form for the Miami FC after the win in San Antonio. They're a dog at a plus 212. Loudoun United's a plus 112. Tampa Bay hosting FC Tulsa is a minus 179. FC Tulsa to win is almost a plus 4.25. 8 o'clock Eastern Time, Lou City hosting Indy 11. The Lou City favorite number is a minus 106. Draws a plus 250, and Indy 11 is a plus 264. RGV in Edinburgh, Texas, hosting El Paso for Copa Tejas USL Championship style is a plus 139. Your draws a plus 234, and Locomotive are a plus 171. 9 o'clock at Toyota, San Antonio hosting Hartford Athletic. San Antonio a big favorite at a minus 204. Hartford Athletic is north of plus 470. 10 o'clock, Monterey Bay hosting Phoenix Rising at a minus 108. Phoenix Rising is, for their second match of this week on the road, going from Sacramento to Monterey Bay. They're a plus 263. Detroit City's on the road at a plus 370, visiting Oakland Roots. Orange County is a plus 110 at home, hosting New Mexico United, who's a plus 217 with their recent form. 10:30 at Cashman, Vegas Lights at a plus 256, hosting Sacramento Republic, who is a minus 103. Your lone match on Sunday at 6 o'clock, San Diego Loyal Eastern Time is a minus 110, hosting Colorado Springs. The draw and Colorado Springs win options are both at a plus 256. That is your information for a very, very busy week in USL Championship. Reminder, if you are in market and can attend, go catch the quality soccer that you see every single week in USL Championship. If you can't attend and you're in market, follow along on your local providers. If you are out of market and cannot attend, follow along on your local providers And also dial up ESPN Plus. You're home for the USL Championship. All the matches are seen there, all season long. That's the story for another big week in USL Championship. I'm just John. Thanks for hanging out with us here for all the details. Play it safe, everybody. Enjoy the games in USL Championship.